Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, and guess why I am back today, guys? I think you know why. It is because today is the best day of the week. It is RWBY Day. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. This volume is blowing my mind. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. Okay, guys. We're really making our way into Volume 7 now, and I gotta tell you, I'm loving it. I will point out a few things that I have learned since last week, and you know I like to share when people leave really cool, insightful feedback for me and help clarify things for me. Well, the first thing is the mine. Oh my god! So I knew there was something. I knew they were playing the whole mine thing like we knew what. Like they had mentioned it before. And I just did not connect the dots properly. And many have pointed out to me that that is the mine where Ilya's parents died. Which I think is a really interesting way to connect the stories a little bit. And sort of kind of expand our world building. But it's also, somebody pointed out, it's a really great moment because you can see Blake starting to put it together and Weiss just kind of feeling the weight of it. And Weiss as a character has grown so much. And particularly, I feel like when we put Weiss back in a setting where the last time she spent a significant amount of time there, I mean, yes, she was there briefly. We saw a few volumes back, but, you know, she was so much like a different person. So it's really kind of interesting to highlight that, even just through little things like those subtle exchanges as they're both realizing what is going on. So that was, oh my god, I cannot believe I didn't put that together, but that's the mine. So that was, I mean, it's sad, but it's really cool that they kind of connected those stories the way that they did. Okay, so I'd like to talk a little bit about RWBY and her decision to keep things from Ironwood, because again, a lot of you have pointed out some really good points about it. I didn't feel one way or another about it. I could see the reasoning on both sides. But I was just kind of like, oh, that is kind of ironic that for better or worse, we've kind of ended up in this situation where we have to now decide what knowledge are we giving to people? How much of it are we giving? But some folks have pointed out a really interesting point, and that's that Ironwood... well, first of all, that last time we were in this position was with Lionheart. And they kind of were real honest and open with Lionheart, thinking, oh, cool, we're all on the same page. And we all know how that turned out. The other thing is Ironwood definitely has a history of like not being like, particularly right now, he's been through a lot and is probably not in the best place. And the hope of what he has planned is really keeping him going. That kind of like tangible, okay, we're doing something and we're gonna, you know, we're gonna defeat Salem, you know. I kind of see how maybe like giving him all of that really devastating info, like we see how hard it was for our crew to deal with that. But considering he's probably not in the best place and he has a history of maybe like not, you know, we've seen in the past where he's been a little bit more, I won't say unhinged because that makes it sound really bad, but you know, the paranoia, stuff like that, like it could get away from us, you know. So there's definitely some real logic to kind of keeping that to ourselves for now. Although for me, honestly, like I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know how it's going to turn out for them. I do feel like it could hit the fan, but I get RWBY's. Of course, you know, I'm always going to support RWBY no matter what. RWBY is like as much my leader as she is theirs. Like I will follow her lead. Like she's got this. But I'm sorry, my hair is being constantly messed up because I had to do it. You know, you guys know how I feel about like fans and air conditioners and everything while while I'm rolling here, while I'm filming, but I had to get an itty bitty little fan. I'll show it to you. It's super cute. I had to get an itty bitty little fan. I can't hold it up too much because it's USB and I can't unplug it or it'll turn off. The USB cord is super short, but it's constantly messing up my hair. So if you see me like playing with my hair, it's not me trying to be flirtatious. It's just me trying to like get my hair back to its natural state. I don't know about that. A good state, maybe, not the natural state. So anywho, I definitely see the reasoning, but I just can't help but think it's a little ironic is the only thing. I'm not saying like it's right or wrong, good or bad. There's definitely some good and some bad to it. So I guess is the most I have to say about it. Other cool things. Blake's weapon and the way that it was, kind of like fixed and reconnected, and the symbolism with that being, I guess you could kind of see it as like Yang being the one who kind of like helped her put back together. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Everyone's looks are spectacular. Also, the Nora and Ren thing. So I got really nervous about Nora and Ren, and I really hope I'm wrong about it. I'm sure it's fine, but somebody pointed out, like, you know, Ren was taken so off guard by the Aesops in the first place that he's just kind of like focusing on the mission more, and I'm like, okay, but don't push away Nora, though. Don't start that up with me. The Aesops were really fun to get to know. I'll wrap this up because I see by the time on the camera I'm going really, really long with this, but the Aesops were really fun. I'm really looking forward to getting to see more of them in action, and I really liked the little intro to them last episode. People have explained their fairy tale origins to me, and I'm sad to say the only one I really recognize is the tortoise and the hare. And I feel like I called that. Did I call it in my last reaction? Did I say, is that like the tortoise and the hare? I really hope I did, because that would be a win, and I always love it when the brain comes in for the win. So, Crow and Clover. I honestly can't tell what they're trying to build there, but whatever it is, I love it. I love that there is someone who, like, he can be around and just be at ease, you know, like, and never have to worry, like, they just balance each other out. Love it. I'm absolutely loving it. All right, guys, I'm sure there's something I missed, but if it pops up in my head, I will just kind of shout it out as we're watching, because, you know, I really don't want to take a 20-minute intro on just gushing over how much I love everything, including my fan and all that good stuff. So what do you say we go ahead and we get started? Next two episodes. Let's go. Make sure my volume's good. Yes! So some people pointed out this is a super anime opening, and that's true. That's a great way to put it, that it's like an anime opening. I'm loving the song. They're just gonna keep topping themselves, aren't they, with the theme songs? Alright, I can turn this up just a little bit. Oh, yes! I was saying I love the new look so much. John's hair definitely, someone pointed out it could be kind of a sign of growth, maturity. I also kind of see it as maybe like, you know, and I'm reaching with this one, but maybe a little bit of a symbol of letting go of things of the past a little bit. You know, we saw him get some real closure about what had happened back in Volume 3. Hi, baby girl. Hi, other baby girl. They're all my girls. They're all my kids, whether they're girls or not. So I might be reaching with that, but a little bit of perhaps like symbolic, like kind of shedding the pain that was holding him back. Maybe I'm reaching with that. I don't know. But it's good. I mean, it's good. It's, oh my god, look at that. That is it's the super anime opening, I gotta say. Penny just like, it'll never not be amazing how Penny's doing like the Thanksgiving Day parade float thing in that theme. So good. Oh, that's a big old... Kind of just seen by the shadow. It's how big it is. Oh, she's supposed to be like a lamb? She have like a little... What was... I wonder what. Heck yeah. Oh my god, Crow is blowing my mind with the new look. So cute.
You guys were incredible. Oh,
My...
you took down that geist without needing to plan your tactics out. You just knew exactly what to do.
My thoughts exactly.
Ace ops are handpicked to perfectly complement one another, so we can focus on our assets and leave our liabilities behind.
Some of us are all asset, zero liability. Yeah?
Oh!
Liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
Oh boy, and they have the witty rapport as well. They have the witty rapport.
Hi. Do you need a new best friend? Our pairing can be perfect. Oh yeah, I want to have my friends back just like that.
Friends. This isn't the schoolyard, kid. But I mean, when you go through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We get along well enough, sure. I count on them to keep me alive. They do the same. But that's a job.
Oh.
We don't confuse the two.
Oh, I
Speaking
see.
of the job,
Well,
duty
that's
never
kind
beckons.
of...
You all hang back a second.
That's a little cooler than I
What do you guys want to
expected.
do when we get back to Alice? Sightseeing? Oh, what should we visit first?
How about our buds?
Oh, come on, guys. This is
Good
a great
first
time
stop.
to go exploring. We haven't done that in so long.
Ruby, we just explored a whole continent on foot before
That's
flying
true.
this one.
Well,
We've done a lot of
yeah,
exploring.
But it was only the boring parts.
We
It's
almost
not
died.
the tourist parts. She's like, pfft, since when has that mattered?
Hey,
Ruby.
Can I get the team leaders over here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. You too, Crow.
Okay.
I need you on the ground, but be subtle. If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous.
Oh. Okay. I mean,
Don't take Marrow.
I like Marrow.
New problems in Mantle?
More of the same, unfortunately.
Isn't
Some
there
of
already
the
like a
Mantle
lot
is
of
taking out
presence
public
in
leaders who speak
Mantle?
out
Oh,
against
it's
office. Specifically, people who speak out against me.
this
It didn't look like a
guy.
pattern at first. This is the third murder of its kind in the last week.
We saw that last
Wait a minute.
episode. We know
the guy that wrote
they're
it
gonna
said
put
that
it
he was
together.
arrested.
Yeah.
He died?
Your opposition in Mantle dropping dead isn't exactly a good look for you, huh?
I'm not really
Well-
worried about my public image, but it is causing unrest. I think someone's trying to frame me, and by extension, Atlas.
Okay.
And it's working.
I wonder
Well,
who
if it
that
wasn't
could
for the
be.
embargo making everybody so mad, people probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else. Sir.
He's just
No,
telling him like it
no.
is.
You're right. Things in Mantle have been hard to manage lately. I'm
Yeah,
not blind to
but-
its issues. In fact, that's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay. See,
With
with all
launch of this
the...
mobile communications
I'll
tower
see it after.
and tensions down in Mantle, I think there's a lot of good your teams can do here.
Okay.
What? Already? Here?
Huh?
No.
What?
It's fine. Let him
What's
land.
happening?
I'll deal with him myself.
More Mantle problems?
No. This one's an Atlas problem.
That... Oh. Oh, no! No! No, 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 no!
So let me get this straight, James. In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours crippling
No.
my business,
Get off my
you decided
screen!
You have the authority to commandeer private property. When the council hears about this, you will never.
Actually, I've already informed them. As this is now the site of a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
Didn't require a vote.
You might want to brush up on council law before you lose this upcoming election, John. I've allowed you to land here once as a courtesy. The next time, there will be a friendly reception.
Oh.
Lately, you seem to forget who your friends really are. I'm going to get that council seat, James, and maybe then you'll...
Oh, he just realized his daughter's there.
You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours too?
Oh no, don't even start.
Did Winter know about
It was
this?
my decision to come
Yes, it was.
Just
And you're
like
not
it was
taking
my
her
decision
back.
to leave.
Or have you forgotten all about that?
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man you
Don't call her girl.
Believe me, I know exactly the kind of man you are.
How dare you?
A crummy one.
I have half a mind to...
Half a mind to what, Jacques?
Oh, finish the sentence.
You know, your mother was devastated when you left.
Don't.
Didn't leave her room for days. You know how she
No.
gets.
Don't.
She's upset.
Is he implying her addiction issues
I knew
here?
one day you would overextend your reach. I didn't come here to beg for an abandoned mine. I came here to thank you.
That's
for
a weird way of
personally
saying thank
handing
you.
me the noose to hang you.
We're here for you. We love you, friend. We're your family. We've got. Aww.
Yes. So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
That's her
Not
family.
friends. Family.
Good one. Oh my god, trying to manipulate her with her mother. No, 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 no. You're okay. You're all right. You were magnificent, honey, and we were all here for you. Oh my
Why did you
god.
show up, Winter? You just missed Father.
Oh, what a
I wouldn't
shame.
Say I missed.
Hi, Faye!
Did we not start yet?
Apparently, we haven't.
We have now. Penny makes
It goes
everything
without saying
better.
that this arena holds a significance to all of us. It's only fitting that we should be able to reconvene here, now, when the world needs to be brought together more than ever. The road you traveled from our first meeting hasn't been easy. You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon.
Slow wiggle.
To Hayden Academy and beyond. You faced down terrors people can't even fathom.
Are they gonna be made like
That's not the
official?
behavior of students. It's
Ah.
the behavior of huntsmen and huntresses.
They're gonna be made official here. Do it.
What is this?
You
Your
are
license.
being granted your huntsman licenses.
Heck yes.
I know this is coming a little ahead of schedule, but brothers know you deserve it. I only regret that I couldn't do something a little more ceremonious for the occasion.
We're honored, General Ironwood. But you really don't have to do
Please,
this.
with the threat of Salem still out there, and tensions rising in our kingdom, I certainly could use more trustworthy fighters by my side. I should be so lucky to have all of you. It's okay. It's a big moment. And what better
Yay.
way than to celebrate here? When this tower is ready and communications are back up and running, we'll tell the world about Salem and face down whatever comes at us after that.
Okay.
Together.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Yay.
Just about all the pomp I have in me. If you'll
No more
excuse me,
pomp.
I have to get back to running this operation. Well then, enjoy the cake.
He got so awkward at the end. He's like,
Speech outros are improving, sir.
After everything we've been
that
through,
was the
I almost
improvement.
forgot this is what I wanted in the first place.
Yeah,
Look and
for
felt,
real.
I didn't think this would even be possible.
I didn't either. I'm like, well, I guess it's.
Trivial now.
Jeez, guys, lighten up a little. Enjoy yourselves for a change.
Yeah.
You've earned it.
Finally,
Yeah.
someone said it. Some cake, huh?
Oh!
Two slices before Ren even eats one. Who says I can't? Who says it, huh?
Do not challenge her.
Nobody is arguing with you about this.
They don't dare. They don't dare. Get it, girl. Get it. Get that cake. Oh. Oh my God. This is the most epic cake slicing ever. And we have a cake tower because why not? Because she... Oh, the bees moment.
Definitely a lot to take in.
Which part? You finally getting the Atlas part? Getting your license part? Or they're not quite disclosing everything to Ironwood part?
That part.
All of the above.
All of the parts.
All of the above.
All of the above.
I'm trying to do what I think is best, but I really can't tell if what's best is what's right. Or if I'm no different from Oz.
Ruby, Oz only trusted himself with the whole truth.
That's true.
Trusting others.
Just not.
Sure they prove themselves first.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty big difference.
It is.
hope
That
so.
is true. That is very true.
This says I'm a huntress now. But I don't feel like I know much more than I did at Beacon.
You have
That
experience,
feeling
sweetie.
never goes away. Your mom, Summer, will be proud of you.
Her last mission. Was that another Oz secret?
There were
Are
a
we
lot
gonna
of
talk
those
about
back in our
this?
day.
Gonna talk about
But
this?
this one was a Summer secret. When she didn't come back, Osmond seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father. Still, who knows what he may have hidden from us over the years.
What do you think she would have done? If she learned the truth about Salem? That she can't be destroyed.
Pressed on, I think.
Song.
Like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was always the best of us. A bit of a brat, though. Hey, I like brats.
Ah.
Hey, Ruby.
Oh, I love that moment.
Oh my gosh, is that a mission board? It's an app now? Can we ride a Mega Goliath? Stop an underground crime ring? Do I get to go undercover?
Hey, you guys smell that? Smells like
Cake?
fresh meat.
Oh. I guess they missed the
That's
cake.
odd. I don't smell meat.
It's
Neither do I.
oh,
You know
there's
what?
two
Never
peas in
mind.
the pod
Let
here.
me get this straight. You've only been official for an hour now, and you're already looking for huntsman work?
To be fair, we've been official for a whole 57 minutes.
I'd like to remind
Not even
you
an
that
hour.
The real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the communications tower.
True, but we can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
That's
The
true.
enthusiasm of youth.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. Okay, let me show you how it works.
Yes.
Ooh, here's an
Okay.
important one. Who wants to volunteer? All right. We need
Everyone.
someone to escort children to pre-primary school down in Mantle. There's not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts grin.
So it's important. So it's
Juan, Jim?
just.
Close enough, I guess.
It was that little insight about his name.
Next, a massive saber is loose in the Mantle sewers. We
Oh!
need 2 brave warriors to flush it out.
It's all in the presentation.
But why
He's
did I
like,
get a choice
but,
for that one?
Oh, John. It's okay. It's important to take the kids to school. Oh, great. Look who it is.
Father, you, have a visitor.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
Oh, God, who is it?
Spitting
Oh,
image of
God.
this lad, Jock. Creepily so, I might add. He's definitely
Uh-oh.
inherited your affect.
Say that again.
Whitley, leave us. And shut the door.
Oh, shoot. They might actually be in some trouble here.
You're supposed to be dead.
That is what I wanted people to think, you're right.
Okay.
However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques. Namely, that you have an ironwood problem.
That bastard's
Uh-oh.
costing me more money every day.
They're gonna
with this
team up,
embargo.
aren't they?
I'd
They're
lay
gonna
off
team
every
up.
employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
What if I said you could have your cake
He's so tender.
and eat it too?
No, we're not going to use cake in a creepy way. We're not going to do that to cake. guys. What a place to leave me on. What a place to leave me on. What a place to leave me on. Oh my God, so much going on in that episode. So they're all official, huntsmen and huntresses now. I absolutely love the scene between Crow and Ruby where they briefly talk about Summer. And I mean, we never, ever talk about that mission. And just for a second, we got like a tiny bit of insight on what, I mean, not even anything about it, but just that, you know, it wasn't an Ozpin secret, it was a Summer secret, apparently. So I don't know if we're going to get more into that at some point, but I loved I loved Ruby having that moment where she was like, what would my mom have done? And just Crow being like, oh my God, you're so much like her. And just, you know, she just would have done what you're doing now. Just keep moving forward. Oh, it's trying to play the next one for me, guys. It's trying to play the next one because it knows. Because it knows that I'm going to lose my mind and need to see more Ruby. And it is absolutely correct. All right, so really quick, just to talk about that, it was so fun to, I mean, we definitely were building some things up in there. And we definitely had, oh my God, the scene where Jacques shows up. Oh no, as soon as I saw those snowflakes, I was like, oh, please shoot me. That was a really great scene, and I'll get to that in a second. But I feel like in a lot of ways, this episode was kind of about like breathing a little bit before what I'm sure is going to be a very twisty, curvy, action-packed next couple of episodes. So Ironwood, he's really growing on me. I do understand Ruby's reasoning and not letting him in on this right away, based on what we know. But he is starting to win me over with like his kind of like fun awkwardness, the way that he stepped up and kind of stood up for Weiss when Jacques was giving her trouble. There's definitely, I think there's a lot to love there. So getting back to Crow and Ruby's talk, Crow makes an excellent point that there's a difference between not trusting anyone and not telling anyone, and trusting and telling people, but doing it with a little bit of caution and doing it after a little bit of time, preparation, and getting to know the whole situation a little bit better. You know, she knows she can, I mean, obviously it wasn't a choice, but she would have shared it with everyone. I mean, like, because so many of them were also in on that vision. But then, like, there was the point where we had to decide if we were going to tell, which it really wasn't even a decision. I mean, we were definitely always going to tell John, Nora, and Ren. But, like, you know, there's that trust there, and she knew that, and they were immediately let in, like, almost immediately let in on everything that was going on. So there is a difference between, like, you know, no trust and selective trust, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, cautious, selective trust, as opposed to, like, no trust. So that was great. I love that whole scene. I know I talked about it through the whole ending theme, but I'll just say it again that I love the scene between Ruby and Crow, and just, I love the kind of reflection that took place when they got their licenses, where it was like, wow, remember when this was like kind of the whole point? And now it just feels so small compared to everything else, you know? It's true. Like, I never thought after Beacon, I was like, well, I guess that's the end of that then, you know? But good. I mean, they definitely have more than earned the right, I think, to get those licenses by this point. I think they've had much more experience than they probably, and it hasn't all been good experience, but it's experience, you know, as much as they would have gotten in a school setting, I would think. Penny, like, not being able to, oh my God, and Nora and Cake and Thunder Thighs. Oh my God, what did we ever do to deserve Nora? What did we ever do as a collective human race to deserve Nora? Let's ponder that during the next episode. Oh, real quick, I will just say the scene with Jacques and Weiss, and like he shows up and like doesn't it takes him like legit 5 minutes to even realize his daughter is there. Like that's how important it is to him, like for heaven's sake. And you could really see how you could really see the system of abuse with him trying to like, because that's what abusers will do. If they can't, if you've seen through them, they're going to take someone else you care about and be like, you know how much you hurt so-and-so? No. No. And I love how Blake just had her hand and they just looked at her and Ruby just, oh my God, yes, I love it. And she legit said it, looked in his face and said it. This is my family. Yes, I love it. Okay, guys, before I just get like pump overload here, we need to jump into the next episode. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's not forget to poor Watts. I've forgotten to talk about Watts and Tyrion like the last 2 episodes. So when Watts showed up, I was legit for a second almost like kind of worried about Whitley and Jacques and wherever the mom is. Just for like a split second. And now it sounds like, are they gonna team up? He's like, oh, I hear you have an Ironwood problem. I'm like, oh shoot. Here we go. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, real quick I'll say about the Aesops. I love the way they work together, but it's a little sad that like, it's like, hey, you know, there's work and play. What we're doing is work. We get along, but it doesn't go beyond that, you know? Kind of like, I wonder if maybe that's going to change a little bit, or if that at least at some point is going to be like a thing that we get into a little bit more. I don't know. I do not know. Thunder Thighs, guys. It is by far the best name I've ever heard for a team in my life. Oh, the assignments. John getting the... I feel like he'll be excellent at that, though. And I like to... I was going to say this during the episode, and I'll say it real quick. John speaking up to Ironwood, the blind patriotism we've seen, you could see how he probably does not get people talking that frankly to him very often. I think that's probably good that John spoke up.
Ah! Good morning, Team RWBY.
Best way to wake up.
What time is it even?
Time to be huntresses, of course.
Ruby's on board. Ruby's on board. Yeah. Ooh, we got the tail wagging.
Eyes up, Huntsman. Time to get used to the new normal in Atlas.
New favorite song.
Your top priority is Amity Tower. That means protecting supply lines from Grim and bandits, and protecting the site itself.
Okay, got it. Oh my God, the song.
Resources to Amity Tower means there are going to be gaps in Mantle's defenses against Grim.
Oh?
On the perimeter.
Oh. Oh, she's just playing with Ren for a second.
Branching out a little, you always pair up, but I don't know if your styles really.
Oh, they work. Their styles work. It's a doo-wop song, guys. I'm dying. I'm losing my friggin' mind. You were saying?
Really good stuff. Yeah, keep it up. Single file.
There we go.
But there's still plenty to do with Mantle itself.
Oh!
Another casserole.
I think you'll find everyone.
They're all making a show for John. It's the haircut. It's what it is.
Off as you see fit. Whatever helps you take the edge off.
And this is what helps us.
You might not hear Oz anymore, Oscar, but that doesn't mean we can't try to jog him loose.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Combat? Is this a duet? It sounds like Jess is in there.
If you're willing to pay attention.
Have you ever thought about
Cool.
extending your aura?
But make no mistake.
Oh.
You get to choose what type of huntsman or huntress you are.
Yeah. Whoa. He's up for it. Nice. I like how Ruby and Patty are like boundless energy. Aw, get Nora some coffee. Oh, I wanna cry.
Come on, Lightning Bolt. Are you supposed to be fast?
Is that Neon Cat? Is that Neon Cat?
Your boyfriend's actually holding his own. Where's all that energy when he's around you?
Don't you dare, just because I love your rainbow style does not mean I will tolerate this. So we got doo-wop, now we got like 40 swing, 20 swing, whatever it is. My God. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh! I believe you were making some comments about her.
Amazing! You guys have really improved since the final tournament. And that cute farm boy had a few surprises for us, too.
Well, you really had us on our toes. Thought you had us there for a second. Whew.
Oh, come on. It was way more than a second.
You guys busy? Want to grab some lunch?
Yes! Love this guy.
I could eat a sandwich the size of Cobalt.
I get Nora so much.
Duty calls. Maybe some other time?
No worries. The next time you're free, just let us know.
Yeah, next time.
Oh my God, I'm
There's
so...
still time for sandwiches, right?
There's still time. There's always time for sandwiches, my girl. We will make time.
But why can't we just use an airship to take these supplies to Amity? The components for Amity Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself. And the
Got
debris
it.
that will come after.
Mm.
It just makes for long, very long supply runs. At least the tundra is scenic.
I mean, there's penguins. There was penguins. Oh, Ruby. It's time to, you know, let's play a game. Let's play a
I
game.
just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you in a professional capacity. As friends.
As friends.
Me too, Penny. Relationships are so interesting and varied. Speaking of friends, have you been able to make any new ones? Since, you know, now that I'm
Everything?
the official protector of Mantle, I don't really have a team anymore. General Ironwood says I don't have time for friends. Oh.
Well,
do you
but-
feel about that?
Yeah.
I feel like I wish I could do both the things I need to do and the things I want to do. Is that normal?
Girl.
That's about as normal as it gets, Penny.
That's life.
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
How are you doing, Crow Baby? Oh, there's a little game back here.
Maybe we should call it quits.
Shut up and deal.
Your niece sure is one of a kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
It's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it. Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, come on.
Thanks,
You were
by the
there.
way, for looking out for them. You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings? Hopefully, they'll leave Remnant better than we left it for them.
That's the dream.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant deflect a compliment. Those kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Uncle
I
Crow.
like this. I like
What's
this.
going on?
This
Grim?
is good. This is good.
No.
This is good.
Worse. You two with me. Penny, stay put and keep an eye on our six.
What's worse than
An
Grim?
element of surprise.
Affirmative.
What is happening?
For 6 possible outcomes.
Planning! That's what that look was. Don't tell me this is the Robin person. Is it? Maybe? Maybe not. It's something.
All right, ladies, time to show them our teeth.
Is she a lamb? Is she supposed to be a little lamb?
Robin!
It is.
Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero. Is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere. Are you lost?
It's pretty easy to get turned around out here in the tundra. Everything looks the same. Thanks for checking up on us, though. We'll be on our way now.
I was
Will
hoping
you?
you played straight with me. What's Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a checkup.
She's putting this together very quickly.
You've been scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for. It doesn't have to be difficult. Just tell me.
Don't tell me that's her.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
No, it's not. It is not. Or maybe it is,
How
and it
about
just
you,
didn't work on him.
5 o'clock Shadow? Either of you want to tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle.
That's enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the election instead of harassing Huntsman. Now, it's time to let us pass.
I think you've misjudged the situation.
Uh-oh.
One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Then I suggest you do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Oh.
Where's the fun in that?
Uh-oh. So is she supposed to be kind of like a Robin Hood, like she's stealing from the military to... Oh, Penny.
I would like to politely ask that you call off the huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
Oh! Thank you, Penny, for your politeness and also for letting us know.
Joanna! May!
Okay.
Protector of Mantle, huh?
Let us through. Please.
Now she's being very polite. How can you not listen to her? And you know what? How can you not listen to Penny, though? Okay.
Robin. Good luck at the election.
Okay. So is she supposed to be like Robin Hood, like she cares about helping like the people who are overlooked and everything, like holding the
You're telling me.
higher ups more accountable to make sure they get what they need?
What now? I want to know why Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
But I mean, they are planning on coming out and we're getting some training here. They are planning on like giving people more info. They just have not yet. Nice.
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them your own.
Compliment?
Wow. That was very close to a compliment. I didn't intend it that way. We all make
Oh,
mistakes
come
like
on.
this.
She's
You've
come into
grown
her
up a
own.
bit, haven't you? You're not the little girl clinging to the family name anymore.
Since Beacon, I haven't really had a choice. Father's view of the world no longer matches with mine.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done. We can move forward without him. Together. I know General Ironwood would have a place for you.
Will.
I would be grateful to him if he did.
Will, but what about
I'm not sure I could accept.
Ruby?
Really?
It's just... Our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful
No.
and withdrawn. We should be
No.
opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we've weathered the storm, we will.
But
I know the general hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
Everybody thinks what they're doing is right.
Yep.
But usually they're just looking out for themselves and their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets. Not from me.
Can you be sure?
Putting a little doubt there. She's got a good point, though.
Come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Is this one of those secrets? Are we... Oh. Maybe. Oh my gosh, so love Voice's new look. I'm just obsessed with like the... It's like the braid is... Oh, so perfect. Where are we going? Hi. Security camera. Oh, I thought they were gonna, on the episode there, I was gonna be so mad. Look at the boots, though. Good lord. What is this? I hope this isn't what I think it is. What are they saying?
That's the Winter Maiden.
She could pass any day now. Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
Freya.
Ironwood's chosen you to be the next when she dies. How long have you known?
Since Beacon fell.
I
Doesn't it
said
bother
this.
you?
Her name was
You've
Winter.
actually groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the general first proposed it to me. But the more I thought about it, the more I saw it as a privilege. A chance to do some real good for Atlas. For Remnant.
But your destiny was chosen for you, without your input.
Perhaps. But I'm choosing it now.
She
I've made it my own.
is
And I
signing
take
off
great
on it.
pride in it. That has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
She made it her own.
I guess
Wow.
we both had to do a little bit of that. Carving out
Yeah.
our own way.
I suppose we have.
I love that. Oh my god, so she's the next one.
Speaking of the family name,
what is he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will be opposing General Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Atlas.
Great.
It is my belief that these measures are not only reckless, but criminal.
Oh boy.
Allowed to enter or leave the kingdom. I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm.
Oh, he's so full of it.
I'm forced to shut down all non-essential SDC operations.
Oh, he got his...
Changes necessary to fix what Ironwood has broken.
He's... Oh, you're kidding me.
Before the vote, can you trust anyone else to stop Ironwood? Will Robin Hill be able to get your jobs back?
Oh, no, I hate this. I hate this. You know what he's done? He... Oh,
Father may have just provided the spark that's going to
Yeah.
set this kingdom on fire.
yup, basically. What he did was he took the stuff that, and he put it all on Ironwood so that they'd all have a focal point for their rage. No! And he was just saying, he's like, I would lay them all off if I could, but I'm running for blah, blah, blah. And he did it, and then he blamed it on Ironwood so that he got to do the crap that he wanted to do and then pin it on another person and, like, hold it all hostage unless... Oh my god, look at her hood, though. So cute. Won't actually see it up? Oh, we do now. Oh my god, loving the art, loving the art. Oh no! So, and this is all, so what we're seeing here is another example of how Salem is running everything without actually having to run everything. Because Watts just got in there and was like, you know what? We're gonna take care of this Ironwood situation. Ironwood being like kind of in a position where he has some very rare influence and resources to be able to actually do something. Oh my god. It's playing the next one. I have to stop it because it's just saying, like, you know what? You know you can't wait another week. I could be good. I could wait another week. Oh my god, you guys. No. As if I could not hate Jacques anymore. He is taking this. So what he's essentially doing is he's giving everyone I mean, there was already a lot. I mean, it's not like this stuff wasn't already there because he did shut off all the borders. He did, you know, he has, like, even John said that like, it doesn't look great when you're doing all this stuff. So it's not like all of that wasn't already there. However, when you, so essentially what he's saying is, I'm going to have to, like, close all these doors and all these jobs, and unless I get what he's basically holding them hostage. He's basically holding them hostage, and he's like, will Robin Hill really be able to get all this back for you? In other words, using his influence ability, he's essentially taking them hostage. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he's giving them an enemy here. He's putting a face and a name to all of the problems. This is very bad, guys. This is very bad. I think Winter is right. I think that maybe he has given the spark here to light the whole kingdom on fire. Oh my god. And now, you know what? I've tried so hard just not to outright hate Jacques, because if the show has showed me anything, it's that people are layered, and I'm sure of whatever hurt he suffered in his life, so sad. But he is such a jerk. Okay, let's talk really quick. Because back when we were talking about the Fall Maiden, I remember saying we have two characters on the show. Well, we don't currently have Summer, but there are two characters that we have heard of on the show named Winter and Summer. Is that a coincidence? Well, apparently Winter was not a coincidence. I don't think Summer had anything, to my knowledge, had anything to do with the Summer Maiden, but I could be wrong about that. But Winter... So they are, which I have to say, that's a pretty good idea to make sure she's the only one seeing Freya, I think they said her name was, the current Winter Maiden, so that when she passes, who else is going to be in her thoughts but Winter? So that is why Winter was kind of... Ironwood took her under his wing so much, and we saw really briefly with Pyrrha how, you know, they just kind of dropped this at her doorstep, but ultimately it was her that had to make the decision. It has been pointed out to me that could you call that a slight manipulation if you know the kind of person the person is, and you have this relationship with them, and you all of a sudden drop this on them and say, but still your choice. But you know the person's not going to not choose that. Yes, you know they're going to choose it just based on the kind of person they are now that you have brought them into the situation. Something to think about. Something to think about. However, Winter makes a great point that, you know, yes, there have been things in her life that she maybe got a little sideswiped on or, you know, was not privy to or didn't get a choice in. But when you take that and you own it, now it's a part of you and it has nothing to do with anyone else. And I feel like, oh my God, yes, of course Weiss would relate to that. Just the whole Schnee name. Like we saw her come into this show with the intent of, yes, I know what this family's done. Yes, I know what my father's done. Yes, I know what this company sadly now stands for in a lot of ways. I'm going to take it. I'm going to own it and I'm going to make it right. I really hope she gets a chance to one day. So there's almost kind of an empowerment about it when you look at it that way. But wow, yeah, so Winter. So I called that way. Good job, brain. Good job. Every once in a while it pays off, you guys. I mean, her name is Winter. I'm just saying. Oh, what a good episode. So somebody pointed out that you could actually see Robin Hill on like a poster a few episodes back. But this is the first time we get to like meet her. And I have to say, I could be wrong, but is her inspiration Robin Hood? Because I feel like she's really like looking out for the people who are not at an advantage in this society, while holding others accountable for whatever they're doing to either make that worse or just ignore it. So kind of getting Robin Hood vibes. I could be wrong. I like how everyone just listened to Penny. Everyone just listens to Penny. Oh my goodness. So we're really getting deeper and deeper into kind of the sort of nitty-gritty of this society, and what's going on in Atlas and Mantle, and how, yes, it's an issue for the people that live here, but much like many circumstances, you're going to have these individuals who come in and take advantage of whatever societal, political tensions, whatever, are already going on and use it to their own gain or their advantage or whatever. Wow, guys, that was quite a set of episodes. I'm looking forward to getting to see more Robin and her did they call them like the Merry Band or whatever? I thought I heard them say that. Maybe somebody just said that in the comments. I can't remember. But her crew, I guess, if you want to call them that. And I do feel like Ironwood, like he does have plans to reveal all this. He's just not doing it right away. So I don't know. There's a lot of blurred lines here, guys. But yeah, Jacques needs to go. He just needs to go. I'm never one to be like, I was legit almost like kind of worried for him at first, like Watts was gonna do something to him. But he just needs to go and rethink his life and just get off my screen and get off this show. Because he's making everything worse. All right, guys, that was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'm so loving this volume, guys. I'm so loving it. I feel like we're just getting into stuff that like we've never gotten into before, and we're putting our characters in it, and we're just watching them face it and deal with it and grow. Love it. I hope you loved watching it along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today on this RWBY Day. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.